A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political move, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican from Georgia, has broken ranks with her party to label the ongoing crisis in Gaza as a genocide. This statement marks a notable shift in Greene's rhetoric and places her alongside several Democratic lawmakers who have made similar claims. Greene's comments come in the wake of the Hamas attacks on October 7, 2023, which she condemned, while also criticizing the Israeli government's response that has led to a dire humanitarian situation in Gaza. Greene took to social media platform X, stating, "It's the most truthful and easiest thing to say that October 7th in Israel was horrific and all hostages must be returned, but so is the genocide and starvation happening in Gaza." Her remarks underscore a growing concern over the humanitarian impact of the conflict and reflect a willingness to confront her party's traditional stance on Israel. Greene's escalating criticism of Israel's actions has been particularly pronounced after the bombing of the only Catholic church in Gaza, an act that has drawn international condemnation. Joining Greene in this call for recognition of genocide are 9 Democratic representatives, including prominent figures like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, and Rashida Tlaib, the latter of whom is the only Palestinian-American member of Congress. This coalition of voices from both sides of the aisle highlights a rare moment of bipartisan agreement on a contentious issue. Greene's actions are not without precedent. Earlier this month, she attempted to strip $500 million in military funding to Israel, a move that ultimately failed. However, her recent statements indicate a shift towards a more humanitarian perspective on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The ongoing violence has sparked widespread protests and calls for action from various advocacy groups, further complicating the political landscape. Greene's comments come at a time when the U.S. government is facing increasing pressure to address the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, with many citizens demanding a re-evaluation of American support for Israel. As the situation in the region continues to evolve, Greene's willingness to speak out against her party's majority viewpoint may signal a shift in the broader Republican narrative surrounding Israel and Palestine. The implications of her statements could resonate beyond Congress, influencing public opinion and future policy decisions. Greene's remarks have sparked a debate among political analysts and commentators regarding the potential for a more humanitarian approach to U.S. foreign policy in the Middle East. As the crisis unfolds, it remains to be seen whether Greene's bold stance will inspire others in her party to reconsider their positions or if it will further isolate her within Republican ranks. In related news, Greene has also announced that she will not run for governor of Georgia in 2026, opting instead to remain focused on her congressional duties and support for President Donald Trump's agenda. This decision has drawn mixed reactions, with some supporters expressing relief at her continued presence in Congress, while others had hoped to see her take on a larger leadership role in state politics. As political dynamics shift both domestically and internationally, Greene's actions will undoubtedly be closely monitored by both supporters and critics alike. The ongoing discourse surrounding the Gaza crisis, coupled with Greene's controversial statements, highlights the complexities of U.S. involvement in foreign conflicts and the moral dilemmas faced by lawmakers. With the 2024 elections on the horizon, how Greene and her colleagues navigate these issues may have significant implications for their political futures and the direction of U.S. foreign policy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.